Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Koke. He's the kind of midfield player who can do a bit of everything. He's got wonderful technical ability, but also boundless energy and enthusiasm. If things start drifting away from this team at any point, they can rely on him to take things by the scruff of the neck and get them right back into it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will... Looking for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
So it's going to be another corner. And it's Ranocchia. He's had a go! Of true class, and Inter go in front.
Inter are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Inter Milan take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Skriniar with a searching ball. Herrera. Lukaku spreads it towards the left. Brozovic drives it forward. Partey. And here's Diego Costa. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Oh, real danger here. Godin plays it forward. Brozovic. Ranocchia. And here's Lukaku. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. He's played him through. Diego Costa. Eriksson. And it's Valero. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And they win it back again. Candreva. And here's Lukaku. Koke.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Goes down, but nothing given. Partey. And it's Koke. Half-time getting close now. And here's Diego Costa. Herrera. And they've been caught. Has a pop! Another chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Diego Costa shoots! He scores! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Costa at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Already up and running for the second half. He's picked him out. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Trippier. Good ball. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Brozovic. Correa. And it's played forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Lukaku. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. Inter are back in business.
Inter are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really...
He's gone for it! They've done it! Into the lead once more. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Well positioned to make that interception. Brozovic cuts it out. Plays it out to the wing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Partey. Herrera. Borja Valero goes looking. Partey. Herrera. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And here's Herrera. Herrera plays it in. And the finish! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Morata duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa is flagged offside.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Now it's Herrera. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Shoots! Should have put that one away.
Morata clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
Ranocchia tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes. Hit long and direct. Hurls himself at it! Oh, he's managed to miss it. Goes for goal! Up for a header! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So now the difference is 3. And it's Diego Costa. Morata. He's played him through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Diego Costa. Now it's Costa. Now it's Morata. Morata tries to stroke it through. Ranocchia. Skriniar. Eriksson. Now it's Sanchez. And here's Lukaku. Savic. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football. Tries a shot! Fry tries to locate someone up front. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Sanchez. And here's Lukaku. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now it's Costa. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Herrera. And here's Diego Costa. Herrera. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Herrera. Stefan de Vrij. De Vrij plays it forward. And it's Correa. Stefan de Vrij. Borja Valero goes looking. Candreva. Brozovic. So it is still 0-0. Valero. And help's available out wide. And he's straight offside. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well played, he saw that coming. Eriksson. And it's Eriksson. That intervention was very necessary. Herrera. Partey. Herrera. He's got away. It's broken loose. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Stefan de Vrij. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Alexis Sanchez crosses. Keeper's ball. Inter Milan, very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Stefan de Vrij. And it's played forward. Herrera. Well weighted. Oh, that's neat. Plays it into the box. Has gone out. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. What a ball! Shapes to shoot!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lukaku, good take, hits one! What a wonderful goal!
And always such a great time to score. A brilliant boost before you head in for half-time, and you can guarantee that dressing room will be buzzing now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And the first half is done. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Some first half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So once again, we're underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, good interception. Partey. Correa. Gorgeous control there. Can he deliver? And it's Ranocchia. Ranocchia tries to get it forward quickly. Herrera. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They're obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Savic knocks it away. Inter Milan are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting...
Going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Cleared away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Valero. Costa already, of course, on the score sheet. He's pinged one through here. Now it's Costa. Gets the better of his man. Diego. And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
And here's Brozovic. Is there any support? It's Candreva! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Candreva cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Alexis Sanchez loses his balance and loses the ball. Lemar. Now it's Koke. Now it's Costa. Lemar. That's a good ball to find. Big chance! And oh, nearly. That really is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's Diego Costa. Now it's Morata. De Vrij gets it back. He's got options out wide. Saul going through. Goes for goal! Should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Stefan De Vrij. Played back in.
Inter are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now it's Saul. Saul. He's gone for it! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So the lead now is 2. Lemar, shot a goal! Forward it goes. Saul gets into the right position to intercept. Good ball. Now surely. Diego Costa shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. The referee has his flag raised for offside. Shapes for an overhead! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Alexis Sanchez really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Hoists it forward. Ranocchia. Lamar. Morata. Now the counter. He's just the keeper to beat. Hits one! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move, execute. And that's it. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. Correa goes long. Pogba. Pogba drives it forward. The less said about that pass, the better. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Hoists it forward. Pogba tries lifting it over. A real chance to break. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And here's Diego Costa. Herrera looking to run onto it. Shot a goal! He has done it!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Correa. And here's Diego Costa.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the through ball is intercepted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gets the better of his man. And it's Correa. Lindelof with a delicate ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Cuts it out. Pogba. Now it's Juan Mata. Rashford. Knocks it away. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Just brushed off the ball there. Partey. And it's Herrera. Wan-Bissaka does well there. Alert. Matic. And it's played forward. Koke. Herrera. Partey. Oh, what a ball! Diego Costa has a hit! It's there!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's in! Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Martial just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
And here's Martial. Done very well to intervene. And it's Correa. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, has a go! Decent progress down the left. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, good interception. Grant gets it upfield. Now it's Juan Mata. And here's Rashford. Pogba. It's found its... Hits one! It's anyone, and in again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra-sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
Koke. Partey. Koke. Maguire goes looking, looks to thread it through. And that has put a stop to that. It's got through to him. Striding forward, goes for goal! And yes, it's there! Manchester United are back on level terms.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. So all square and not for the first time. Yeah, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's out for a goal kick. Rashford, he's pinged one through here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's Rashford. Saul. Matic gets it back.
Manchester United have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Partey. Correa. Now it's Morata. And here's Diego Costa.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Diego Costa. Diego goes for goal! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Well, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Partey. Good take, and he's had a look. Bruno Fernandes. Now a chance to break. Forward it goes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bruno Fernandes. Saul. Morata. Maguire battles to win it back. Saul. Stefan Savic. Matic. Matic plays it forward. It's a brilliant interception. The defence can get it clear.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Greenwood has been caught there, it's a foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Big chance! Not offside that time.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's Carrasco. And here's Morata.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Partey, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Igalo, ball through, needs to be good here, and a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Saul tries to get it forward quickly, has a pop! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how...
And that's that. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Who do you think hits one? Alves. Gundogan. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Correa. Herrera. Partey drives it forward. Diego Costa. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Timely intervention. Rodri. And it's played forward. Coaxed through there. Mahrez. Sterling. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Done very well to intervene. Gundogan. Sterling. Herrera. Herrera goes looking. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Aguero. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Still goalless at the moment. Kyle Walker. Stones. Mondi. Stones. Laporte. Mahrez. And it's Sterling. And here's Aguero. Gundogan. He's through, now is he in? Correa. And here's Diego Costa. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Correa. Mahrez. And it's Sterling. Sterling gets it back. Partey. Herrera. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. And they've been caught out here. Strong punch. Correa. Partey. And here's Herrera. Goes for goal! Goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Mahrez. We hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-sport half of football. football had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. All the decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Looks to thread it through. He's had a go! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Aguero is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Trippier battles to win it back. And it's Correa. And here's Diego Costa. Mahrez. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. Costa. Correa. Koke. Partey, who does have an assist to his name. Correa. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Trippier. And it's Sterling. Sterling takes the long option. Now it's Aguero. Shoots!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Saul. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mahrez. Sade. Stones. De Bruyne. And it's Mahrez. Sade. Mondi. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's been given away. He gets past his man. Now the counter. Diego Costa. Oh, it's more... And the shot!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Laporte. Well positioned to make that interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Diego Costa. And here's Carrasco.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Saul. Oh, great ball! Costa wants to play it back. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Morata. Morata. Saul. Koke. Lobs it in gently. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Alvaro Morata! Brilliant! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. De Bruyne making use of the space out wide. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. A mouth-watering... It's Aguero! It's in!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play it.
Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Otamendi plays it forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. De Bruyne drives it forward. Zinchenko! That intervention was very necessary. Laporte. Mahrez. Sterling. Aguero. Stones did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Right through the middle. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's Aguero. Zinchenko does well there, alert. De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. Mahrez. Rodri. Mahrez. De Bruyne. Rodri. Mahrez. Laporte. Mondi. De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. He's in! That's surely a foul, free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between... Mahrez! Disappointing finish in the end. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gundogan. And it's Mahrez. Fernandinho. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rodri. Mondi. Aguero. Sterling. Plays it out to the flank. De Bruyne. And here's Sterling. Gundogan. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mondi. De Bruyne. Timely intervention. Well played, he saw that coming. And here's Sterling. And it's Mahrez. Rodri. And here's Aguero. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gundogan is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
Aguero. Mahrez. Gabriel Jesus. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the through ball is intercepted. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Sterling. Sane set up one goal so far. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Sané. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, we're already into the second period.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He's picked him out, and they've been cornered. Has a pop! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Sterling. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Laporte. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Sterling. Gundogan. Laporte. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Rodri. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mahrez. Mahrez has got himself a free kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Aguero is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
De Bruyne. And it's Mahrez. De Bruyne is onto it and can take it up. Zinchenko with a find. Has a goal! Gundogan. Gabriel Jesus concedes a free kick for that. Gundogan. Sterling with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first lineman.
Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Aymeric Laporte certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Mondi. Hoists it forward. Sane provides an outlet. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Rodri gets it back, and it's Mahrez. Sterling.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Gabriel Jesus, and the shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Aguero.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
De Bruyne. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's played forward. Now it's Aguero. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Sterling.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Laporte. Gundogan. Mahrez. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of...
Tries a shot! There it is!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Simplicity itself.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Tottenham trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And here's Herrera. Correa. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Winks. Son Heung-min. He's found his man. Cut out in the nick of time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Winks was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Diego, it's Costa! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's had a go! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Kane is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Diego Costa. Lobs it in gently. That intervention was very necessary. He's got through. Herrera swung and a header! And he heaves it forward. And it's Herrera. And here's Correa. Tries to get it clear. Winks. Dinks one in. Oh, delightful ball. And he's shooting chance! It's a goal!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Lo Celso looks to clip it forward, and he's there to cut it out. Correa. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Son Heung-min! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tongan goes looking. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going through. Timely intervention. Now it's Costa. Koke. Played in with accuracy. Alderweireld cuts it out. Dyer plays it forward. Well, that had to be more accurate. Herrera. Partey. Herrera. And it's Correa. Correa. And here's Diego Costa. Oh, too much weight on that. Dyer tries lifting it over. And now the breakaway. Finds himself eased off the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Tottenham come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. We're already back underway here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Now it's Costa. That's a brilliant interception. And he's straight offside. Stefan Savic. Partey. Herrera. Correa. Herrera. Correa. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now they can launch a counter. Decent looking ball. It's Kane!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Koke. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dyer. Goes long. Floated through. Massive leap! Good clearance and very necessary. Then throw in. Belts one. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, good interception. Trippier has got himself a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Oh, he's not going to get that. And that's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Lo Celso is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Kane has been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And it's Saul. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well played, he saw that coming. Trippier. And here's Morata. Morata. Has a hit! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Sissoko gets into the right position to intercept. Dyer drives it forward. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Morata! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Whiteman reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Alderweireld concedes a free kick for that. Diego Costa.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Now it's Costa. Saul. Carrasco. Looking for space out wide. Cut out in the nick of time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Son Heung-min. Good ball, it's shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. We are into overtime. Gets it back. Out to the left it goes. Played towards the front men. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on it.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say.
Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Manchester United trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Correa. Partey plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes drives it forward. Now can he go for goal? Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Koke. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. It's wrestled off the ball. Right through the middle. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Lindelof is there, and he can get that clear. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now a chance to break. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa hoists it high. Lindelof does well there, alert. And it's played forward. Matic. Greenwood has been found.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Matic. Pogba. Defenders on the back foot. Correa finds himself eased off the ball. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Partey in with the challenge. Breaks on here. Now it's Costa. Oh, good interception. Maguire lobs it in gently. No way through there. Forward it goes. That's not going to make it. Herrera. Partey just brushed off the ball there. Manchester United are Trailing here with the first half almost done. Koke goes looking. Partey. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Martial. Martial goes up and over. Koke tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. He's looked long this time. Well played, he saw that coming. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action has already resumed here.
Manchester United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Pogba. Pogba drives it forward. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. And it's Rashford. Pogba. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Correa. Matic. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Tries to dink it in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. And here's Rashford. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Koke. And here's Diego Costa. Diego Costa. Pogba. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Martial. Greenwood. Rashford.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Correa. He gets past his man. Time and again they are repelled. Herrera. Partey. And it's Correa. Herrera goes long. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Bruno Fernandes. Martial. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Hoists it forward.
Manchester United are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Pogba. He goes long. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's through. He's gone for it! Should have equalised.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
McTominay. And here's Martial.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Morata drives it forward. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. No question, that's a foul. Partey. And here's Morata. Now it's Saul. A chance! Gets the better of his man. Timely intervention. McTominay. And that's it. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. venue this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Just joining us, we are already underway. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Javi Martinez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Correa. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Coman. Muller. There he goes, motoring forward. He's got options out wide. Cleared away. Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Partey. It is deadlocked. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. That's paid to a promising move. Partey. Now it's Costa. Good ball. Javi Martinez. Thiago. Javi Martinez. And it's Thiago. Lewandowski has a pop! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Bayern Munich, your first blood here.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Pavard gets into the right position to intercept. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Hoists it high. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Jerome Boateng. Bayern Munich are in control here on the brink of half-time. Thiago hits that long. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Bayern Munich really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just the keeper to beat. Real chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
We've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Bayern Munich go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. The action has already resumed here. Partey. Herrera. Correa. And here's Diego Costa. Pavard. Javi Martinez. Coman. Thiago. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's going after it. And here's Herrera. Thiago. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying. Savic with the foul. Bayern Munich have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Coutinho. Correa. Now it's Costa. And they win it back again. Alaba. Coutinho. Alaba. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Timely intervention. Javi Martinez. Kimmich. Javi Martinez. Coman. Philippe Coutinho. Alaba. Tries to switch the play. Kimmich. Coman. Jerome Boateng. Over to the left. And it's Coutinho. What a ball this has turned out to be! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bayern Munich are making a change now. Philippe Coutinho. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Koke. And here's Morata. That's a decent ball. Caught offside that time. Jerome Boateng. Philippe Coutinho. Out to the right. Gnabry is onto it and can take it up.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lewandowski. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Partey. Help's available out wide. And it's Saul. Javi Martinez. Coutinho. Oh, good interception. Saul. And it's Morata. Now a chance to break.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Gnabry. Partey. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Alaba. Perisic. Javi Martinez. Coutinho. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Boateng positions himself well and cuts it out. Big chance, must be! Can he he's gone for it! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
And that will be the final act. Bayern Munich have held on. A knife-edge game, a single-goal margin, but they have won it. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
Thank you very much, Jim. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. It's a loose ball. Di Maria. Chance to break. Now it's Draxler. Mbappe, and he has a pop! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Bayern Munich trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Neymar. Boateng demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Now it's Müller.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
He's got the ball, he's got the space. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Big chance! He's had a go! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way?
Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
Müller did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Draxler clips one through. Di Maria. Cavani. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Draxler! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's come loose. Pavard positions himself well and cuts it out. Well weighted. It's Lewandowski! It's anyone's ball. It's a brilliant interception. Di Maria. Oh, good interception. And here's Müller. Thiago. He's gone for it! Outstanding save to keep that out.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Alaba. Massive lead! No, he didn't quite meet it right. He's got options out wide. Real chance! The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. And he's cut it out. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Müller. Di Maria. Di Maria drives it forward. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. So off we go once more. Bayern Munich decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Javi Martinez. Coutinho. Müller. Thiago Silva trying to get there. And it's played forward. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Paris Saint-Germain just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Big chance! One-on-one, and the shot! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into...
Cavani! Perisic. Paris Saint-Germain are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. That's gone a long way up and away. And here's Lewandowski. That's great strength on the ball. Coutinho. Big chance! And he can't find the net. Di Maria. And here's Cavani. Coman. Di Maria. Decent looking ball. Coman. And here's Coutinho. Coman. That is terrific skill. Gets the better of his man. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Philippe Coutinho. Coman. Neymar. Coman. Out to the right. And And here's Lewandowski. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And he's there to cut it out. Thiago Silva with a long pass. Di Maria plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho plays it forward. And it's Coutinho. Muller. That's Muller. He gets past his man. Thiago Silva goes looking. Played out to the right. And help's available out wide. Shoots! And the ball's come out! Boateng is fouled. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, terrible mistake. And Icardi! Alaba. Mbappe. Pavard does well to read it and intercepts. Javi Martinez. Philippe Coutinho. Jerome Boateng. Philippe Coutinho. Well positioned to make that interception. Jerome Boateng. Javi Martinez. And it's Coutinho. Muller gets it back. Gnabry. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the seam...
Chance! Paredes. Hit long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Bernardo Silva. Thiago Silva gets into the right position to intercept. Neymar. And it's Aguero. Looking to break out here. He's picked him out. De Bruyne. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Paris Saint-Germain get it back again. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Bernardo Silva. And here's Sterling. Paredes. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Neymar. He's had a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
De Bruyne. Paredes drives it forward. Mbappe. Right through the middle. Big chance! De Bruyne. Mahrez. Now it's Sterling. Sterling gets the better of his man. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And here's Aguero. And he's straight offside. And that's been won straight back. And it's Verratti. And it's Neymar! Mahrez. He's put a stop to that. Paredes tries to get it forward quickly. De Bruyne. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Kyle Walker. Neymar. Oh, really good feet from him. And the Herrera. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mahrez. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. Can he find a... Has a hit! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Neymar. Kyle Walker. Sterling. And here's Aguero. Kyle Walker. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. Aguero! And he's there to make a great save.
Aguero sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play. They've played it short. It's a loose ball. Walker. And he's there to cut it out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the Herrera. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. He's pinged one through here. Shot a goal! And it's Neymar. Paredes. And here's Mauro Icardi.
Paris Saint-Germain have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Mahrez. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. And here's Sterling. Sterling. Otamendi. Now it's Aguero. Out to the right. Chance to shoot. And a shot! And the Herrera. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe with the foul. And here's Sterling, gets wrestled off the ball.
Sterling really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, some tackle that. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Herrera. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. And the Herrera. Herrera with a long pass. And that has sent him sprawling. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Neymar with a real chance, and shoots!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Aguero. And it's De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Walker plays it over to the other flank. De Bruyne. Mahrez. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. What an adventurous run from a defender. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Turns and goes back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Herrera goes looking. Icardi, he's got away. Final seconds, this has to be it. And Icardi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. morning, wherever you are, on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumped. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's played forward. Cavani. Kehrer with a delicate ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Matic. It's Rashford! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Paris Saint-Germain didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Now can he finish? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Mbappe is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Cavani. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Pogba. Kimpembe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Going Rashford! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Neymar, room for a shot. Neymar opts to play it back. Rashford plays it forward. Now the counter. The defence can get it clear. Tries to locate someone up front. Oh, he's gifted it back. Bernat. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Neymar gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Draxler. And here's Cavani. Di Maria tries lifting it over. Bernat. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Martial, he's got away. It's Rashford! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Well played, he saw that coming. That Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed.
Rashford! The keeper barely had to move.
Rashford simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Now it's Martial. No foul, says the referee.
Kehrer just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. Thiago Silva. Kimpembe. Mbappe. Maguire tries to stroke it through. And it's Draxler. Cavani gets it out to the wing. Grant can pick that up. And the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. We're probably into the second 45 minutes. Kehrer tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes. And he's going long. Cut out in the nick of time. That's been drilled forward. Bruno Fernandes. Di Maria. Marco Verratti. Draxler. Mbappe. Neymar. He's had a go! Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Greenwood drives it forward. Pogba. It's got through to him. That is as far as they're going to go. Crunching tackle. Mbappe, he's there to receive it, and the finish! Goal, Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! A pretty simple finish in the end, what do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And it's Draxler. Hit long and direct, and the counter is on. He's left his man.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Mbappe, Draxler, hoists it high. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Draxler. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Thiago Silva does well there, alert. Bruno Fernandes battles to win it back. It's a brilliant interception. Draxler. Cavani gets on the end of it. Cavani with a definite foul there. Igalo. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? He's on his way. Igalo. Greenwood with a shot. Oh, taken with style. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Keylor Navas reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just top-notch, showed exactly why.
Big chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bernat not easily shrugged off the ball. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Rashford plays it out to the flank. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's out once more. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, he sorted that out.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Has a pop! And somehow he managed to miss it. Paris Saint-Germain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here. Has a pop! And here's Matic. Oh, shooting chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Well, they can break here. It is now or never. Time is against them. Marco Verratti. Pablo Sarabia. Crosses it in low. And he's there to hoof it away. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dinks one in. Cavani finds himself offside. And it's been taken straight back. Greenwood. It's Igalo! What a finish that might have been.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Draxler is a big talent. He can do a good job for his team in any of the attacking positions, but the extra little freedom he gets out wide play to his technical strengths and his ability to go either left or right.
Okay, interesting. Levin goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Thiago Silva gets it away. Very well to intervene. Thiago. And it's Muller. Thiago. Philippe Coutinho! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So, a breakthrough already. Di Maria. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Paris Saint-Germain seeking to maximise the moment. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. And it's Herrera. Herrera tries to stroke it through. Hernandez hurtling down that right flank. And here's Perisic. He gets past his man. Cut out in the nick of time. Paredes. That had to be more accurate. Draxler. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Coutinho. Thiago.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And it's Neymar. Javi Martinez. Schüller. Alaba. Javi Martinez. Thiago has created one goal already. Coutinho. Thiago. Pavard. Thiago. Coutinho, a scorer already in the game. It's a brilliant interception. And it's Coutinho. Now it's Lewandowski. Di Maria tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Cavani. Cavani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a loose ball. And here's Thiago. Been won straight back. Draxler. Perisic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Perisic. Philippe Coutinho. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That'll be a corner. Gets up to head it! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lewandowski certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Paredes. And it's played forward. Draxler. Di Maria. And the Herrera. Mbappe. Di Maria. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. It's a corner. Tries to get it clear. Shoots! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Chooses to go back. Muller. Javi Martinez. Breaks on here. And it's Muller. And here's Lewandowski. Marquinhos. Marquinhos goes looking. Time and again they are repelled. Di Maria, over to the left. Cavani, now it's Cavani. We've got a corner here. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Paris Saint-Germain
really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Coutinho, he's on his way, he's gone for it!
Bayern Munich have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Neymar. And it's Draxler. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alaba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Timely intervention.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
It just has to be done.
Muller. Javi Martinez. Di Maria did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Draxler. And here's Cavani. Di Maria. Di Maria goes up and over. And he's there to cut it out.
Oh, no, it's an own goal! Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
And it's Draxler. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's got through to him. Now it's Perisic. He's away! Can he find a finish now? And out to safety. Alaba is charging up on the overlap.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. He could be in here. Has a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Dinks one in. Good ball over the top. Is it? Has a pop! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Mauro Icardi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
All hands on deck for this one. The defence can get it clear. Martinez. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Bayern Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Schürrle cuts it out. Paris Saint-Germain just have to run down the clock. Icardi. Thiago drives it forward. Javi Martinez gets it back. So that's it. It is all over. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Oh, what a game. That's what you call seizing the moment. Once the first went in, they became possessed. Absolutely fantastic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.